John Philip Sousa, His Life and Music Work by Mary Brown. Sousa's childhood. John Philip Sousa was known by the name the March King. He was born in 1854 in Washington, D.C., United States of America, and died 1932, Reading, Pennsylvania. He was a bandmaster, entertainer, and composer of military marches. By the age of 6, Sousa had already learned how to play violin and later various band instruments. He also studied harmony and music theory. Sousa's music training. When Sousa was 7 years of age, he was enrolled in Washington Conservatory to study music theory, piano, violin, and various band instruments. When he was 13, his father enlisted him as an apprentice in the Marine Corps, where he served in the Marine Band and studied music. Sousa's job held. Sousa's first published composition was his first march, The Review, in 1873. In 1880 to 92, he was a leader of the Marine Band, and his marches made the Marine Band stand out. In 1868, he was enlisted in the U.S. Marine Corps as an apprentice in the Marine Band. In 1892, he formed his own band capable to perform in military and symphonic music. 1900 to 05, he toured the US and Europe, and finally he made a world tour in 1910 to 11. During the World War I, he was enlisted in the US Navy and he was in charge of Bed Training Center at Great Lakes Naval Base in Illinois. In 1890, he compiled national, patriotic, and typical air of all land for US Navy. In 1928, he wrote 3 novels, an instruction book for trumpet, drum, and an autography, Marching Along. Composers Sousa knew worked and influenced him. Sousa had studied various band instruments, harmony and musical theory first with John Eputa and then with George Felix Banquet. Sousa's father, John Antonio Sousa, was a U.S. Marine Corps musician. In 1867, Sousa began to follow the career of his father as a trombonist. Other people who worked with Sousa include David Bakery, Patrick Gilmore, Coleman, a connectorist Herbert L. Clark, and a trombonist Arthur Perel. Sousa's work and composition of the genres he wrote. Sousa composed 136 military marches, remarkable for their rhythmic and instrumental effects. They included the famous Semper Fidelis 1888, which became the official march of the U.S. Marine Corps, the Washington Post 1889, the Liberty Bells 1893, and the Stars and the Stripes Forever 1897. Between 1879 and 1915, he wrote 11 operettas, of which included El Capitan 1896, The Bread Effect 1897, and The Freelance 1906. Sousa wrote at least 70 songs, 11 waltzes, 12 dance pieces, 11 suites, 14 harmonies, and 27 fantasies. In the 1890s, he redeveloped a type of bass tuba called the helicon, which later was called sousaphone. Now, let's listen to one of the best compositions of the John Philip Sousa, The Stars and the Stripes Forever.